Do we have any body mind instructors? Anyone from the Pilates Center here? Anyone who does yoga? Okay, great. So we're going to talk about a relationship between foaming, soap, and yoga. And I'm going to use a lot of everyday examples in what we're talking about. So when you're looking at structure, most important thing, two questions: where's the push and where's the pull? If you ever go to the Gateway Arch, make sure you ride up to the top because you can see the structure that way inside of it. It's more than skin deep. Okay, solar system is a great example of push-pull. The push is the momentum of the planets. Newton's first law, things will continue to go straight, but they're pulled inwards by gravity. So things have an elliptical orbit at that point. A toilet is a great example of push-pull. When you flush the toilet, the reservoir will start draining, but the siphon action of the water is what pulls the remainder of the water out. Very important to completely drain the siphon. Open cell foam's great example of structure. Oh, by the way, what open cell means is that all the bubbles are connected to each other. So a sponge can soak up a lot of water because it has a whole bunch of surface area. And then when you squeeze it, you actually collapse all of that surface area. And you can drop out the water at that point. This is activated charcoal. It has a massive surface area. There's nothing chemically that you alter with charcoal. It's just that it pops and it has a bunch of holes inside of it. Very good for filtration, for detoxification, that kind of thing. Okay, foaming soap. It's a better way to clean than liquid soap. And it is just ordinary liquid soap that gets pumped out of the dispensers. You use less soap, it's faster to clean with that. The most important, it's much more fun than ordinary soap. So the question about soap, foaming soap, is why does it work that way? And again, what you want to look at is where's the push and where's the pull. So the push, I'll say, is the bubbles themselves within the soap. And the pull is the actual cohesiveness between the bubbles that's there. Actually, I hadn't heard that before. And one of the things, some people are probably familiar with this, when you have soap film, there's a minimal surface area that the soap film has for a given wireframe. And you see in the center there's a tiny little cube that's there. So the soap film will find the minimal surface area that's there. So the question, if you have a bunch of foam, what's the surface area? All the little bubbles together. And it turns out the most important thing with that, if you have lots of tiny bubbles, you'll have a huge surface area that's there. And that's the key by foaming soap is a good cleaner, because all the little bubbles are there available for cleaning at any given point. And if a few bubbles pop, it's no big deal because there's a whole bunch of bubbles distributed to the rest of the foam there. In a similar fashion, yoga is a way to distribute the energy within our entire body. So what do we mean exactly by that? Well, there's a particular kind of means of measuring such things, and it's called damping. I'm going to demonstrate that for you with a tuning fork. Nice. So it will ring for a long time by itself. But if you take a tuning fork and you put it in water, it will damp much more quickly. So that's actually altering the Q factor or the quality factor of the system there. In a similar way, we can actually alter the quality factor of our human body by doing things like yoga. Okay, so with the human body, the question is where's the push, where's the pull? One simple example in Warrior here, the push is pushing outwards, but the pull is the integrated pulling back from the shoulder into your body. This is teaser from Pilates. And again, if you think about normal mechanical stuff, this is very difficult to do, but if you see she's actually very relaxed doing that. She's using the deepest layers of muscle in her body to do this. So, our bodies are based on what's called a tensional integrity or tensegrity model. But even that's something ordinary. I got this from Grand Rapids. They have these in stock. These are great things. This guy who invented these now makes these models. He makes the best anatomical models on the planet for what our bodies do. He actually has animations on his website, and I'll give you notes where that is at the end of the presentation. So I think what we're left with is a really cool, geeky slogan: lower your Q factor, do yoga.